Hi friends, welcome back to the Seaside Lean channel. I hope you're doing well, and I'm glad to be back and chat with my fellow happy homemakers about God again and cleaning tasks. My three little munchkins are now home for summer, so let me tell you, we have had a blast this past week, but I did put a little pause on making these videos on the fruit of the Spirit and decluttering. But today's is all about patience, which is perfect. Thank you for being patient with me as I summer and adjust videos with all my little ones home. Hi, I'm Morgan Lane. I am a mama to three little girls, a little bit goofy. I am a wife to an incredible firefighter. I'm a happy homemaker and a big lover of Jesus. And today I just want you to join me in decluttering something in your home. Today I chose our laundry room space, which is really just a closet, but we have these great shelves that my husband made and designed for the baskets to fit on, but I always just put lots of different things on there instead of the laundry baskets. So I decided it needed to be cleaned out before summer. And the scissors. My daughter cut her hair and gave herself bangs, so if you hadn't seen any of the last videos, I had been hiding all the scissors up here, and when I was cleaning, I came across all the scissors, and I guess I put them up here so she doesn't cut her hair again. As you declutter today, you can go back as well, and I have 4 other videos that started in this series before this one of decluttering and going through the fruits of the Spirit of a TV stand in my daughter's room and a refrigerator and a daughter's closet, and I talked about the first fruits of the Spirit. So if you enjoy this one, you can go back and click more scissors. Oh my goodness, those were like the hair cutting scissors. The Lord has made my height slightly petite, so to dust off all the laundry room shelves, I decided to get out the ladder so I could reach. And I'm going to talk about patience with you. Patience is exhibiting calmness during the midst of stressful situations. It's showing empathy towards others when they're not doing things to our standards. Patience is produced when we support the growth in others as they are on their own journey of life. It's not getting easily disgruntled when a delay occurs. That won't matter in 10 years, let alone 10 days or 10 minutes. Patient people don't become easily annoyed, agitated, and they don't show intolerance. Not only have I been pondering my patience for my family and my kids and friends and other people, but ultimately the complete patience that the Lord has for me and how the process of sanctification and not just being saved, but he doesn't want to leave me where I'm at, and he always wants to change me and mold me and has patience, and that is also something I have been thinking about. So I first just took all this stuff off of the shelves and all of the cleaners, and I decided to wipe them down and get all the dust off, because with the lint that flies and everything, it gets very dusty. And now it is time to sort through all these things. I like to start with getting the trash taken out, all the things I don't want to keep, anything I want to donate, like old sheets and pillowcases, and then anything to put back. So trash, donate, and keep. I was going to keep all the cleaners, so I started by putting those back because that was the easiest before I had to go through everything. This basket was intended for dryer sheets and soap cups and things that pertain to the laundry room, but it kind of became a catch-all. So I had to go through and put everything back where it went, and I even came across masks from 2020 and decided to toss those. So if you still have masks or just random little things that are in a catch-all place, just toss them if you don't think you need them anymore. As I finish clearing out the basket and swap the laundry, I do not recommend drying clothes when you are cleaning out your laundry space because it makes it very hot and sweaty, but I was doing laundry, so I had to keep doing it. So the summertime, I think it requires a little bit more patience as a mama, and I actually have been writing a Devo for the past 2 years called Motherhood Mayhem, of just funny different anecdotes about my children and relating them to the Lord and what he requires of us to love and teach them. But I was laughing because this first week of summer, I have had many little Devos to share in that book and to write about, which require patience. The first one was we're trying to dash out the door to get to ice skating. Of course, we have all the time in the world because it's summer, but at the last minute, my daughter is like, "Mom, look, I got ready," and she's 4 years old, and she used a red marker to draw lipstick all over her lips, and she painted her fingernails with it and her toenails with it. So we're already 5 minutes late of getting out the door, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So we had to run upstairs and scrub it all off with a rag, and she still had like hints of pink in her nail beds and on her lips, but she was so proud of herself. Usually markers do not come into our house, but at the end of the school year, the big girls brought home all their craft supplies. There's always laundry to be done, so I started a load of rags while I was going to go through the tub of sheets and towels. And I keep all of the extra sheets for the kids in here, but sometimes I need to go through, and we don't always need as many as I think we would. And if the tub starts to get full or overflowing, then I realize I need to donate some things because this is my confinement. Sometimes it's good to have a space like a tub or a basket and say, when this thing is full, I have met my limit. And if there's too many things, then I need to decide which one not to do. Give yourself a limit or a certain space. That we have limitations within our home of the amount of space or things we desire to keep and have. So this tub is my sheet tub, and it helps me to decide and go through which blankets I want to keep and get rid of to make sure that they all fit. I'm about to finish up the tub of sheets and finish cleaning this whole little space. Thankfully, it's not too big, so it wasn't too overwhelming, and I could do it in about an hour. But I decided at the beginning of summer too that I was going to de-tech, so I unplugged the TV and hid the remotes and took the computer and my kids' switch away and all that. So at the beach the other day, I was asking my dear friend, will you pray for me for patience? Because it requires a little bit extra to always be engaged and always be all in with all three all the time, and it requires patience. And she said she would pray for me, and I have found smoothies all over the wall and the cabinets and peanut butter on the ceilings and teaching them how to cook, and summer is amazing and beautiful. But I will pray for all you mamas out there as well who have little ones who you're trying to teach and train and love in this season of summer. Yay, it's complete, so the baskets fit back up there for the clothes, and all the sheets fit back in the tub, and it feels nice and fresh. And my little tip is I'm not making tea or coffee for Bible time, but I will show you. Our Instant Pot has been going for 5 hours on the yogurt setting. When the kids are home, we go through like a tub a day of the yogurt, so we decided to make a massive pot to start out the week of vanilla yogurt, and my daughter was freaking out because we had not done this before. But the price of the tubs of yogurt had been going up and up, and we needed a solution for summer. So this was it. It really was just Fairlife milk, a little bit of sweetened condensed milk, and then you use 4 tablespoons of your very favorite yogurt texture. You mix it all up, and you do it 6 to 12 hours, and they loved it. So this is the summer of trying to find ways to feed all these hungry mouths more efficiently. And we started with yogurt. If you've ever made yogurt, let me know down below how you do it, what you flavor it with. We just did vanilla this time, a little bit sweet. So now we are going to jump in the Bible time today. So there's no fancy candle or tea, but my kids are making an art gallery that they decided to hang in our downstairs room. But I just want to share a few different thoughts and things about patience with you. The verses that I was writing down in my journal are 1 Corinthians 13:4, and it's love is patient, love is kind. Love does not envy or boast. It's not arrogant or rude. And just about love being patient. And the second one I wrote was Psalm 37:7. It says, be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. The last one is Romans 12:12. Rejoice in hope. Be patient in tribulation, and be constant in prayer. And this little guy has been so patient, an old man, with them in their first week of summer. It makes me funny. He's always falling asleep when they're home all day because he gets exhausted. But I was thinking about patience and how it encompasses so many different things, and just love being patient, and the Lord being patient with us, and us being patient in tribulation and with other people, and just how it encompasses so many different things. And the verse that I decided to paint is Jeremiah 18:6. Behold, like the clay in the potter's hand, so are you in my hand. And this verse didn't have the word patient, but when I kept thinking about patience, I kept thinking about the Lord's patience for me and how he's always working on me and he's always molding me. And I did do some art college in my ceramics class. I just remember this verse always popping up in my brain and how the Lord is always working on my heart to change me and mold me to be more like him, and that he is the potter and that I am the clay, and we need to be patient with the process. And it is a process. I remember in ceramics class, like just starting with a lump, and then you create the thing, and then it has to go through multiple firings and you paint it, and just how the Lord is making things beautiful in his time, and that I need the patience to allow him to mold and shape, but that he has the patience to do so and for me, and that he loves me, and that he died to save me, and that just he's patient with me every single day as I grow in him. I pray you'll be patient and cheerful this summer as the Lord molds you more like him. One of my favorite quotes is by Louisa May Alcott, and it says, "Go out more, keep cheerful as well as busy, for you are the sunshine maker of the family, and if you get dismal, there's no fair weather." Thank you for all you sunshine makers who have joined me today to make your hearts and homes a haven as we declutter and clean and work together to serve our families. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a comment below and share with me if you decluttered something in your home today, if you have any hacks about how you make your own yogurt, or just what the Lord has laid on your heart in this season as we go into summer. And I will see you next time. Hydrate, love your family, serve God, and happy summer, friends. Bye.